It's me, the Dominion guy, back for another Dominion Daily. I already had a look at this, like just briefly, and I had to stop recording because I wanted to go ahead and capture my Steam overlay so we can explore things together, because I was trying to find out about these cards and how this stack of cards works, and I wasn't able to, but now I am. So let's go. Battle Plan Dominion. And let's have a look in the wiki. Battle Plan is an action clash card from Allies. So Allies, let's go back and take a look at Allies, which I already think I did. Oh no, I did not. Alright. Student Conjurer. Split piles. This expansion includes 6 split piles, each with 4 sets of 4 cards. To start the game, these sets are ordered by cost, with the cheapest on top. This ordering may become more shuffled throughout the game if affected the order with card abilities. This ordering may become more shuffled throughout the game if the order has been affected with card abilities. Only the top card of a split pile may be gained. The top card of each split pile has an ability that can rotate the pile. Rotating a pile means taking the top card and all copies directly under it and putting them on the bottom. Rotating a pile means taking the top card and all copies directly under it. All copies of that card directly under it and putting them on the bottom. Interesting. So let's have a read then what the card does. So Battle Plan. Card action. You may reveal an attack card from your hand for +1 card. You may rotate any supply pile. You may rotate any supply pile. So there's only one supply pile that we'd be interested in rotating, and this is this supply pile. So let's have a look at those cards. Archer, +2. Each other player with 5 or more cards in hand reveals all but one and discards one of them that you choose. Oh, that's pretty powerful. But we need some actions to make this sustainable. Warlord, action. At the start of your next turn, 2 cards. Until then, other players can't play an action from their hand that they have 2 or more copies of in play. That's pretty bad. I mean, it's an attack card, sure. It's somewhat restrictive. But it's only good against people who are doing a whole lot of different things at once, which could be possible in this game. I think it's very situational. But with Battle Plan alone, I can rotate Warlord off. This one is pretty good to buy. It's very good against my opponent. Worth 1 victory per differently named victory card you have. When you gain this, gain a gold. When you gain this, gain a gold per empty supply pile. Okay. That's interesting. So how many of those cards are there? 12. So this pile is actually a bit bigger. Alright, let's have a look at the bar. Receive a boon. What's a boon? Boons. You may discard a treasure to gain a card costing up. That's pretty good. Action gold. So all of these are good cards. So let's evaluate Bard. I'm sorry. I'm keeping my lighting for the video with like a big TV that's like right above me, and I have like a widescreen on that TV so that I get lit up a bit better. And I'm recording, like, I'm using my telephone as a... Oh, telephone? Jesus Christ, what year is it? I'm using my smartphone as a microphone. Very janky, but it's It's decent, I guess. So +2 gold and receive a boon. So what happens with this boon? Is it like something that happens instantly and then goes away? I think, yeah, keep this until cleanup. +1 action, +1 gold. You may trash a card from your... So it's like an instant effect, basically. Yeah, the +1 gold is why it's stipulated as keep this until cleanup. Look for your discard pile, so it's like an instant effect. So gain a silver is pretty good. Look for your discard pile, you may put from it onto your deck is pretty good. +1 card at the end is pretty good. +1 card. So that means next time I start with 6. This means I get the card now, so... This is... Bard is very respectable, actually. This could be my gold source. Trash a card from your hand. Choose one. +1, or trash this to reveal your hand for +1 per differently named treasure there. Interesting. Trash and +1 gold is pretty subpar, I would say. I don't like it that much. You may trash this. Oh, this is good. 1 card, 2 actions. This is a village, essentially. For 4 gold, though. That's a base card. Trash a card from your hand, gain a card costing up to 2 more than it. Yeah, so... That's useful for the estates. To get, like, bards and mining villages, I guess. But I could also just directly buy mining villages. And I don't waste time with the remodel. I don't like it that much. Barbarian is from last day's daily. It's a sentence. Each other player trashes the top card of the deck. If it costs 3 or more, they gain a cheap card. Yeah. So I've got to be mindful of attack cards because of this. Each other player with 5. No, sorry. There was one about. Yeah, about this one. You may reveal an attack card from your hand for +1 card. So this is essentially +2 cards, +1 action. +2 cards, +1 action. If I have an attack card. So this is an action. So what good attack cards are there? So Barbarian is one that we can consider, and another one that's good is the Archer. So Archer can be like my gold source as well. Each other player with 5 more cards in hand reveals all but one and discards one of them that you choose. +2 cards, +1 action. So, right. If I'm using that kind of strat with a battle plan and Archer, I need enough of those. I need some card that gives me +2 actions, and the only one so far that I've seen is Mining Village. I could also just go Mining Village and Bards and not worry too much about battle plan. Let's see what attack cards are. At the start of your next turn, you may play an action card from your hand 3 times. What? Jeez. Damn. By the way, I said it in the first time I recorded this. This guy looks an awful lot like Monte Cristo from like esports. This card is very interesting. Starting, you may play an action card 3 times. I could play Mastermind, and then just... Well, are there +1 buys anywhere? +1 villager, +4 cards. Wow, okay, that's interesting. Okay, so let's read through all the cards. Gain a card to your hand costing up to 4 if it's a treasure, +1 villager. Oh, that's just shuffling through the piles. Gain a card to your hand +1 villager. What are villagers? +1 buy. Scouting party event. Alright, we need to look this up. Scouting party. is an event from adventures. Event from adventures. So let's go to the rules, expansions, adventures, events. Adventures introduces events. In your buy phase, when you could buy a card, you can buy an event instead. Buying an event means paying the cost indicated on the event. I wanted to switch to the board, but I'm not going to do that because it's going to close my window. Buying an event means paying a cost indicated on the event, and then doing the ability of the event. The event stays on the table, you don't take it. Buying an event costs a buy. Alright, so you pay for not getting a card essentially. So +1 by look at the top 5 cards of your deck, discard 3 and put the rest back in any order. Wow. Wow. Does it cost a buy? Adventures, was it? Adventures in your buy phase, you can buy a card, you can buy an event instead. Buying an event means buying an event costs a buy. Yes, okay, so buying an event costs a buy. So, alright, so all Scouting Party does is paying 2 gold to look at the top 5 cards of your hand. This one is... What? What's this? What does free... Is there a specific indicator for what that currency is? Maybe it's from a different expansion actually. Let's have a look. Wedding. There's an event from Empires, right? Okay. So rules, expansions, Empires. Empire has debt tokens. These are indicated with the I've played with deck cards before, but I'd love to read the rules because I was a bit confused about them. Usually with a number on it, e.g. 8. Having a debt token prevents a player from buying cards or events. Debt tokens do nothing else. For example, they have no effect at the end of the game. Buying a card or event with debt in its cost gives you that many debt tokens. You can remove debt tokens at any time on your turn by paying 1 gold per debt. Split piles. Okay, so essentially what happens is if I buy the wedding, then it's some tempo and I pay the cost. I pay a cost of 7 over 2 turns instead of a cost of 6 in 1 turn, so I can speed up my development. That's very interesting. That is very interesting. So that's one way to go. I haven't... Okay, I did look through most of the boons. Will-O-Wisp. Action, Spirit, Reveal. So how... Oh, gain Will-O-Wisp, that's why. Okay. Gain a Will-O-Wisp, and the Will-O-Wisp is +1 card, +1 reveal top card of your deck. If it costs 2 or less, put it in your hand. So it's like a very slightly good card, basically. Well, not slightly, it's pretty decent. It's pretty decent. It's either +1 copper or like you basically get rid of an estate if it's on the top. And you also get to know what your next top deck is going to be. So, okay. So the boons are all like very, very good. Which makes Bard very good, I think. So I definitely want to be playing Bard. And I want to be playing like a mining village. I want to be playing... The thing is, I kind of, on my turn, I've only got 3 copper, right? So I can either go Scouting Party to potentially get myself to 5 gold, or I can buy a battle plan, which I prefer. Because next turn I have 4 gold, which is pretty comfortable, because the cards I want to be buying are Bard and Mining Village. Battle plan is obviously a good card, but it's even better if I have attacks. So what I'm thinking is there any way to get attacks? I could also buy a silver, keep in mind. I always kind of soft ignore silver. Alright, my TV again decided to get off the widescreen. Hopefully I wasn't recording this whole time while I was swearing at my TV, because man, I hate smart technology. It's like I'm telling you stay in the menu, and then 5 minutes later you yourself decide, oh, you don't actually want me to stay in the menu, do you? You want me to go out of the menu because you've been in the menu for a long time. You probably forgot that you're in the menu. Here, no, I want you to stay in the menu. I hate smart technology so much. Anyways, okay. Dominion. Dominion makes me happy. Battle plan. +1 card, right, okay. So what attacks? What attacks are there? That's what I was thinking about. State, treasure, action. So I need to be playing barbarians. Wait, that's an attack? Oh no, that's an action. I can't read. Action. So like archers is pretty good for attack, but if I'm playing archers, I need an action surplus. Each player with 5 more cards in hand reveals all but one and discards one of them that you choose. Because the effect is pretty strong. Like, I'd love to have an archer, but in order to support an archer, I need a +2 actions card, and the +2 action card is this one. So can I go battle plan, archer, and mining village and not worry about the bard? But I do kind of want the bard because it's like its effect is on par with archer. Which has a stronger effect, archer or bard? I think I like battle plan more than silver, if I have to be honest. Do I? This essentially does nothing for me in the early game, while a silver does more for me in the early game. So maybe I leave battle plan for later. Maybe I wait for him to buy a battle plan and then rotate the pile, and when he rotates it I just buy some archers because they're pretty good, and I just do that for my action surplus. Trashing this does cost me an action, I believe, right? So +1 card, +2 actions, and well, it doesn't cost me an action. I always get an action surplus. Yeah. So I always want to play this, right? It's not like trashing it replaces these first 2 effects. No, because it's like the effect of the card. So what happens is this first, this second, and this third. So it's a choice. Right. So there's no plus buys in this game, are there? I didn't read this card, I did read it, I didn't think about it long enough. +4 cards when you trash this, gain a duchy or 3 estates. That's decent. That's actually very good with Mining Village, isn't it? Mining Village and Hunting Grounds. And then all I need is some sort of currency. I really don't want him to play barbarians on me. The other question is whether I go investment. I really think this is slow. I'm paying essentially 4 gold for a copper that like discards 1 card, which nah. You may play an action or treasure from your hand. Oh no, I never read this card actually. And this one. Gain a card to your hand costing up to 4. If it's a treasure... Right, what's +1 villager? Did I ever get to that? Let's have a look. Sculptor. Is an action from Renaissance. Or Renaissance, I think it's supposed to be. Oops. Rolls, expansions, Renaissance. +4 villagers. Villager tokens let you save actions for later. Cards that say +1 villager. Add a token to your villagers mat. A token there can be removed in your action phase of +1 action, any number of tokens can be removed at once, each giving +1 action. So like villages is a power crept like version of actions basically. So it's like an action that can be utilized at any point. Gain a card to your hand if it's a treasure. Interesting. Well, if I play a whole bunch of mining villages and hunting grounds, then sculptors are pretty good because essentially if you sum up these 3 cards together, that is well, actually it probably have to be like 2 copies of mining village plus 1 copy of hunting grounds plus a sculptor. That's 4 cards played. I get +1 +2 cards plus 4 actions. So those 4 actions pay for themselves, right? 2 mining villages pay for 4 action cards, including, you know, the 2 villages themselves. So that's okay. And then the hunting grounds is 4 cards. This twice is 6 cards. So I'm netting +2 cards and I'm doing this. Oh, wait, no, the sculptor. So even 1 copy of mining village is enough actually, because this gives me essentially +1 action. So this is +2 actions, 3 actions, and it's like +3 cards basically. So sculptor, mining village, hunting ground is pretty good. You may play an action or treasure from your hand. Choose 1, play it again, or gain a copy of it. Wow. Specialist is very good as well. You may play an action or treasure from your hand. So essentially it's like what's it called? Throne room basically, but with a potential upside. But throne room costs 4, right? So that's a base card. Throne room. A throne room variant is any card that allows you to play a single. Okay, so I guess there's a whole thread about throne room variant. That's how base this card is. So this is 4 gold, right? So basically we have like throne room, mining village, and they cost +1 more gold. I don't know. I think that's pretty good. Specialist, mining village, and hunting grounds. So is that the core question now? There's a lot of ways to gain gold. Wait, what's my gold gain with this strat? Treasures, right? I'm relying on treasures. So if I'm doing that, I've got my gold sorted, draw sorted, actions sorted. Now the only question is, are there multi-buys? Is there anything I've missed here that might give me multi-buys? Maybe one of the boons. Yes, so forest gift. So the bard, okay. So I do want the bard. And that's fine, I can afford to have the bard, right? Because I've got an action surplus. The thing is, if I'm doing sculptor, I have to basically gain treasures, which are silvers. Which is decent, it's very good, but it's not great, you know? Like, maybe I go bards, mining villages, and hunting grounds, and specialists, like, in there as well. The specialists are just like some ways to have payoff. Well, they just win more cards. Right. I need some water for my throat. I'm an overthinker, so get ready for me to sit here like this in most of my videos. I've never seen most of these cards, like Remodel and Barbarian from yesterday are the only ones, basically. I'm really strongly leaning towards the silver, because this early game does no tempo for me, right? Unless I have an attack, which I literally don't. Like, this in the early game does absolutely nothing. I hate smart TVs, man. Again? Really? Fine. Hopefully... How dark is my face? Not really that dark. When I go to my second monitor, like, it looks much darker than it actually is, I think. So, I'll just put up with it. So, I'm going bards and mining villages. Now, at the start, I think a bard is better than a mining village. Because I don't have that many actions that I want to be taking, especially given that I'm buying silvers and not action cards. So, I'll go with bard on my next buy, and then probably village, and then hunting grounds when I can afford it. And then we're really in the game. So, mastermind. Let me think about that one again, because this is a very good card. Like, I'm actually probably buying mastermind instead of specialist. Start of your next turn, you may play an action card from your hand 3 times. Yeah, this is pretty insane. Especially if I go like, you know, mastermind. Ooh, what if I go mastermind, and bard? That very much guarantees me, well, not literally guarantees me, if they, I'm guessing they reshuffle each time. Let me check that. Boons. Introduce Nocturne or a small bonus that may be useful. The power of booms is shuffled, and when a fate card instructs you to receive a boon, you draw the next one and get whatever bonus it tells you. You return it, boon, discard power when you've resolved it. Druid is an exception. One of the set aside boon, leaving it there. Sure, whatever. So the boon pile reshuffles, which means that if I get mastermind into a bard, I guarantee myself +1 buy. Not guarantee, but make it very likely. And I get, so there's only one card that gives +1 buy, which means I can buy 2 provinces in the late game, which is very good. But that does like require me to do it over a couple of turns, and it does require some luck. And I mean, if I bomb on mastermind, I can always do it on another card. So mastermind is pretty key for me. But I need to do it when I have enough actions in my deck. So I think I go something like bard, mining village, and then the moment I can afford a 6 card, I get this. If I have only 5 gold, then I probably can take a mastermind. So, alright, let's start playing. I think I know my strat. So I'll go silver. He went battle plan. I think that's kind of bait. He's gonna be slow for a while. I'm gonna go... I could also go wedding here, but I think that's a bit too slow for me. It essentially negates... Like, I gain a gold, but it negated the first time I draw it, basically, because I need to pay off my debt in order to do anything. I'll go with a bard, I think. 3 gold, that's annoying. Now, do I go with a battle plan? Or a scouting party, even. Well, I'd like to do the scouting party later on when I can utilize the +1 buy. How good is battle plan right now? I mean, I'd rather have a silver because I'll be drawing a lot. And he has a battle plan himself, so he's gonna rotate the pile at some point. So, oh, it's 16 cards, not 12 as I thought. I can't add numbers up. It's 4 times 4, so 16, and now he's bought one, so it's 15. So this all counts as 1 pile, basically. So I'll go for another silver. He bought another battle plan. I really don't think that's a good idea for him, but okay. Bard. As gift, you may discard a treasure to gain a card costing up to 4. Let's see, that's 2 gold, 4, 6. So I'm going down to 5 gold. And I can go Scouting Party Silver, or I can go Mastermind, or I can go Village. And what do I gain? Sorry, costing up to 4. So yeah, I'm definitely doing that. So I'm gonna trash a copper, get a mining village, and now I'm gonna play my treasures. And the question is, do I go Scouting Party Silver, mining village, Mastermind, or Bard? I've got a lot of options here. I think I've got quite a few action cards at this point, because I just bought one. I have the Bard from last turn. So I've got Mining Village and Bard, so two cards. None in my deck, but that doesn't matter, because by the time I draw Mastermind, I play it and then next turn. So I have quite a few action cards, so I'll take the Mastermind right now, I think. And I draw it right away, which isn't great, given that I have an action card in my hand. I've got 3 copper. Which I probably want to use to get a silver. That was kind of unlucky. I need to get lucky with my top deck next turn. Let's do Mining Village. I'm not gonna trash it. And I've drawn my second action now, which is amazing, but at least I get some gold, so that's good. I'm going to do Bard, Field's Gift, Action Gold. Wow, okay. So I've got 3 gold, 6 gold, so I can buy Hunting Grounds, which is very good for me. But I've got no action cards left in my deck for Mastermind. That's annoying, but there's no reason not to play it. So now I'll play my copper. The alternative is doing Scouting Party. What does this do? Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Discard 3. So this won't help me with Mastermind, because let me just make sure that I have only bought 2 cards. He plays... so I did Mining Village on my first turn. Wait, what? Turn 4. Oh, the log is only for the last few turns. So I have to remember, there's no way to check. I'm pretty sure I only bought the Bard and the Village. He bought the Investment, the Remodel. I bought the Mastermind. And I've bought no other cards. He bought 2 battle plans, so yeah. There's no reason to go Scouting Party, so I'll go Hunting Grounds and just accept my loss, basically. When you trash this, gain free, gain the duchy. Right, I remember that. Yeah, alright. Unlucky. At least I have 3 gold for a silver. The Mastermind does nothing. I can also go Scouting Party and trash 3 cards, which gets me closer to my deck. That's interesting. That gets me a better turn. With 3 gold, silver is very marginal. So I don't like doing this because I'm wasting the buy. Silver. I think I'll go... My next turn is going to be so slow though, because it's literally going to be... Oh, I've got 3 estates, so it's going to be 4 coppers. 4 coppers isn't bad. I can buy a mining village. I don't mind buying a mining village. 4 coppers and something else. So I'll go with that. Oh, it's 3 coppers and a silver. Even better. I can go scouting and... Well, I can buy an archer actually. How good is the archer? Each player with 5 or more cards in hand reveals all but 1. And discards one of them that you choose. So he bought an archer. Question is, do I buy a Mastermind? I really like Mastermind. I guess I can just swallow his forcing me to discard. Well, Each will play with 5 or more cards. Yeah, so it can only do it once to me. Sorry if that was super loud. Yeah, I think Mastermind is just broken. How many archers did he get? Wait, what did he do? Battle plan, draw, action, reveals an archer, draws a card. Oh, wow, he's lucky. Okay. My turn's looking pretty decent as well. I'm not gonna discard it. That is exactly what I wanted to see. I'll play the Bard. I got +1 card, and I can't play my Mastermind. My last card might be a Mastermind. Is my Mastermind in here actually from last turn? It might be. So I'm gonna play my treasures, and that's 10 gold with a single buy. So I'm going to do Scouting Party. I'm going to discard. I can only do 3. Okay. Yeah. I can do Scouting Party again, actually. Oh, Scouting Party into Scouting Party is nasty. Oh, wow. If I have a gold surplus, that is insane, isn't it? Wow. I can go for a province right now, I think, with the amount of gold I have. I think so. I think that's correct. Alright. Oh, I really don't want him to attack me with that card. I mean, my turn is very weak. Well, yeah, I can only play one of the Masterminds. That's annoying. Did I really have to top deck the second Mastermind, man? Come on. Play treasures. I'll take a silver with the amount of cards I'm drawing. Or I could go Scouting Party, actually. Scouting Party might be better at this point. Because I want to guarantee a good Mastermind next turn. Like, doing Mastermind on Hunting Grounds is insane. Yeah, I'll do that. I like my tempo. Discard. Okay. And end. So I'm gonna choose to not reveal this. He's gonna get rid of my mining village. That's fine. I'll play my hunting ground 3 times. Just get a bunch of stuff. Wait, how did I get +1 action? Oh, because that's not an action. I forgot about that. Yeah, okay, good. I'm not gonna discard it. I'm gonna do Bard for a boon. Flame's Gift, you may trash a card from your hand. I will do that. Now I'll do my Mastermind for next turn. I'm gonna play out my treasures. With 14... is my Scouting Party not gonna activate, right? I mean, it will, but just on the one card. I'm not gonna get multiple instances. Because I've got no discard power to reshuffle. Wedding is... I'm not doing Wedding. So Scouting Party... Wait, what? Why did you... Look at the top 5 cards, discard 3 and put the rest back in it. Why did it automatically... Well, I've got no plus buy, so I can literally just do it again. Why is it discarding it? I don't understand. Whatever. So I've got 10 gold. I've got a single buy only. Now the question is, what do I do? I've got a Mastermind banked for next turn. I could go for another province if I think my engine is strong enough. Or I could go for a Hunting Grounds for even more. I could go for a gold, but I've got no +1 buys. The boons, how are the boons looking? The +1 buy is in there, and I've used up quite a few of them. So I can go... Oh, what's... Right, Warlord. +1 action. Start unit. Until then, other players can play an action from the hand that they have. Oh, he can... Okay, so let's have a look. These are all the actions I've got. I've got... that's not really restricting me. I don't have that many cards. So... I could go for a second Hunting Grounds, but I'm already drawing from my entire deck, so maybe putting a gold in there is good. So right now I'm generating 10 gold, basically. I can generate up to 11. With this, it will be 14. Hmm. $14 gold. With +1 buy potentially is pretty good. 11. So I can, yeah, if I have, right now my deck generates 11 gold. If I get the +1 buy from the Bard, then how many bards? Do I only have the one Bard? Right, I do. Maybe I go 2 bards. I don't know. I don't know. No. Maybe I go... I think I go Province here. No, it's 11 gold. So my thing is, with 11 gold, if I even get to 11 gold, because right now, for example, I'm only getting up to 10 gold on a good turn. Even if I had 11, if I get the +1 buy, I buy a province and then the second one's wasted. There's no way I buy 2 provinces. I'll go with a gold. I think I need it. Battle plan reveals an archer, so I'm gonna have to discard something. I've got this in play, so I'm probably using it on the hunting grounds. So I'm not going to show my hunting grounds. He gets rid of the mining village. I actually kind of like that. I prefer my gold. I do the hunting grounds a whole bunch of times. Oh, I've only got 1 action. Damn. So right now, I've got 3, 9, 15. 15 gold. I've got my entire... So that's a mining village here, I think. 15 and +2, 17. Wow, wait, what? Oh, I didn't count the... Wait, really? 3 times 2 is 6. 9. How do I have 6 coppers? Damn. Yeah, I guess I do. 9 and 6 is 15, and this 17. So if I get the +1 buy, that's good. If I don't, then it's pretty bad. +1 buy is good. This is alright, but not really enough. Because I really want to play the Mastermind for next turn. That's going to be very powerful for me. Like, I need a plus action, essentially, from here, and there's no plus actions. So, I'm not going to risk it. I'll just play my Mastermind for next turn. I'm going to play out my treasures with a single buy. I'll do the Scouting Party, because I can afford it. So it just doesn't activate. I just trashed my mining village for no reason. That's amazing. I'm drawing a whole bunch of cards. But that's only because I'm getting lucky. So I'll buy a province. Wow, I bombed big time. I'd have loved a mining village. Well, actually a mining village wouldn't have changed anything. No, it would have, because I could have done it. That's so annoying, man. It's so stupid that Buying Party works this way. Sure. I've only got 2 gold now. Amazing. And I wasted my Mastermind. I'll do a Scouting Party. Yeah, that was decent, I guess. I'll put the copper on top, just in case he has a barbarian. Well, actually, it doesn't matter because I draw it right away. 3, 6, 8. Okay, I can buy a province at least. How much gold does he have? Only 2? Okay, that's good. Oh, he's waiting for me. I'll hide my hunting ground because he's gonna discard my mastermind and I can go mining village, hunting ground for a bunch of cards. And if he doesn't discard my mastermind, then I just play my mastermind. Or, I really, damn it. What if I hit my mine? I should have hit my mining village, because that's the only way I can play 2 actions. Damn it. I go mastermind here. Alright. Oh, I've got mastermind into mastermind. But I don't think I'm gonna do it. I'd rather do a triple bard for 6. This gives me 7. And I can trash my mining village if needed. So I'll do this. So, what happened here? +1 buy is very good, okay. I gained this card. Look for your discard pile, you may put a card from it onto your deck. Hell yeah! So play actions, do this. I'm not going to discard it. Or trash it, I mean. Right? Well, if I do trash it, I almost guarantee myself 2 provinces, and at that point I will be on 32 points. So if I'm on 32, he's on 0, so then that's 18 plus, like, it's gonna be very hard for him to catch up. I think I actually trash it. How many mining villages do I have? Not that many. How easy is it for me to get up to 16 is the question. I draw 4 cards. It's actually not guaranteed because 16 is a lot of gold. I gain 2 from this, 9, 10, so I need to gain 6. 6 versus 8. With 2 actions and 4 cards drawn. Oh, that's already accounted for. Man, this is a tough one. This is a tough one. Well, if I trash it and I don't get to 16, I can almost definitely buy a mining village. But in that case, I have to... I think it's correct to trash it. So I go +4. Okay, so I've got 9, 12, 14, 15. Are you kidding me? That's insane, man. So I go 8, scouting party, mining village, I guess. I can go scouting party again. To guarantee myself a good turn, basically. Because I do have a mastermind banked. So I will do that. And then I will go scouting party again. Wow, scouting party into scouting party is insane. Really? That is such a bomb, dude. Oh, I guess all my good cards are in the on the field. Well, okay. Plus 3 cards, plus 3 actions, and potentially more draws is not bad at all. So I'm not complaining. Even just getting Will-O-Wisp is pretty good. Okay, very good. Not so good. Sure. Four gold. It's not terrible. Boons can get me a bit more gold. I've got a pretty much guaranteed boon, no? 1 in 2. No, 1 in 4. 5. 2 cards, discard 2 is pretty good. What would I rather have, Mastermind or Bard? I actually think I prefer Mastermind, because then I can guarantee myself a Giga turn after that. With Scouting Party. Well, guarantee is very generous, but if I keep my Mastermind, if I keep my Bard, then I get 4 gold and I can buy a mining village. I prefer to have my Mastermind. You got rid of my silver, are you kidding me? Oh, that is smart, man. He must be able to see my hand. Oh, he is, of course he is. Well, he doesn't see my Mastermind. Ah. Do I go Bard now? What are my 3 last cards? I think I have a mining village in there. I'm pretty sure I have a mining village in there. So I think I go Mastermind into the mining village. What's this? Villages. Oh, right. Yeah, bro, I get it. Oh, you can do that. Interesting. But that's showing only this turn, right? Or his last turn, I guess it would be. I think I go Mastermind here. Really? Oh, no. Oh, well. I don't think there's a way in hell that I ever lose this game. Because I can even get rid of my hunting grounds for more points. I've got how many of them? 2? He has 2 as well. Yeah, this is only showing his last turn. So that's a very nice way to have a look at the summary of his turn without having to follow everything. Archer. I've only got 3 to spend, that's amazing. I'm just doing scouting party, so whatever. Oh, he opened the territories. +1 per different named victory cards. I'm gonna have 3, 4. So that's 4 points for 6 gold. 4 for 6 is, yeah, pretty decent. Do scouting party. Do this. Okay. And hunting grounds, I guess. Okay. I've got 3, 5, 7. I really like my hunting ground, but that really hurts my gold gain. What's he gaining? Caught territories, I guess, right? Scoped. Yeah, he could. Oh, an estate. Really? He got an estate. Oh, up to 4, right? Yeah, he's trying to catch up. I really need a strong turn one of these days, man. He got a province. Oh my god, this is looking bad. Oh, when you trash this, I have to be able to trash it. That's something I overlooked. Oh well. Okay. 8 gold, very nice. Alright, so he literally can buy provinces and he needs to gain 14? No, 16 points. It's gonna be very hard for him. Okay, I can go mastermind into... yeah, into scouting party. So I'm pretty much guaranteed to get a good mastermind, which means be able to buy a province, which means win the game. So it's pretty much a matter of time at this point. So I just need to make sure that I protect my mastermind. He's gonna get rid of the willow. I've got 2 gold. What did he discard? Barbarian. I trashed the copper. Fine, whatever. So I go mastermind, treasures, scouting party. Get rid of those 3. Okay. Okay. Please don't bomb. Very nice. Very, very nice. I win the game. Well, it depends, because Barbarian could screw me up, but he only has 1 of them. So, not really. If he, in the best case scenario, like, he buys... He doesn't have any bards, so there's no way he can get multi-buys. He bought Duchy, so I'll just go with this. Go with this. What does this do? Reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 2 or less, put it into your hand, so that's good. Now I have 3. Yeah, I win the game. GG. Fun. Very fun. I like that board. These were some fun cards. Mastermind is just broken, isn't it? Oh well. Alright. Catch you guys next time.